Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Legacy Evolution Grimlock. And oh, this guy just looks so cute as a core class. Because of course we know this guy is the Grimlock King, but like in this small size, this guy just looks really adorable. So yeah. Now looking at the box, of course we've got the standard core class packaging. So we got a picture of Grimlock's T-Rex mode right there. Got where you would see the figure. Got his name right there. This side I got a picture of Grimlock in his robot mode. The other side, just got the standard mural, including the Dinobots. The back, we have them in both modes. Thankfully, the stock art has him transformed correctly, because if you remember when he was first shown, the tail was mistransformed, leading to a bit of memeing and joking, but yeah, thankfully the stock art has his tail transformed correctly. The top, which, yeah, there's no QR code because they're on the instructions on the core class. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. And we're looking at the figure. Well, of course, it's just a little T-Rex, which is adorable. I think the Dinobots are some of my favorite core class figures in this line. But yeah, looking at Grimlock, of course, he's got the standard upright T-Rex thing before they decided that the T-Rexes look like this, which, I mean, you can sort of assume this position, but he topples over, so yeah, he's pretty much only designed to do the upright position. Yeah, he can't do the more modern position. But looking at the details, of course, we got the standard head. Mouth can't open because, of course, this is a core class figure. Like, it's too small to implement that. Like, the head's actually hollow. Of course, fair enough. This is a core figure. These bits are literally on ball joints. We've got a little port there, which we'll see what that's for soon. The little T-Rex arms don't move. Got the legs here, which are, again, are on ball joints. Got the little crotch section here with the Autobot insignia. Got the golden toes. The back with the big rear end. And the tail, which just does come off and become a gun. So yeah, and of course, with this being a beast instead of a vehicle, we do have some articulation, although not much. The head can go up and down. The legs can move. The feet can swivel. And it can sort of do like dino splits, but not really that much. And that's pretty much it. At least it's not a brick like Sludge's. So yeah. Now for accessories, well, it's already attached. It's the tail gun. So we'll look more at that in the robot mode. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the T-Rex mode. Overall, I quite like it. I mean, you could argue that the tail is quite big, because, of course, these are the robot mode legs, and I can sort of see what you're getting at, but keep in mind, this is a core class figure, so I'm more forgiving with it. And this is also a combiner, so again, more compromises have to be made. It's a core class combiner. That's why I'm so forgiving with it. But yeah. Now, putting him with the other Dinobots released so far, those being Sludge and Slug, well, I think these guys actually look really good together. And it does have me excited for the other one, especially Scar, because, I mean, it's a unique Dinobot figure, like based on one of the more obscure characters. So, yeah. Just trying to sort out Sludge's legs. There we go. Yeah, these guys look really good together. So, yeah. So, moving on to this guy's transformation, we're going to go on to the robot mode first, and then go on to his leg mode. Yeah. For this version of Volcanicus, this guy does not form the torso. This guy takes a more Scrapper approach and just forms a leg, despite being team leader. I mean, as I said, if Scrapper can do it, so can Grimlock. But well, starting off with the robot mode, well, to start off, we're just going to remove the tail. Of course, this is parts forming, and in fact, if you don't have the tail, well, he's pretty much just going to have to rely on balancing on the leg. So, yeah, this is quite important for the balancing. Yeah, just remove the gun, take the legs, untap them, and just flip them down. Get the dino legs out. Split the robot legs. Flip these around 90 degrees, and these show the robot hands. Open the dino chest. Open up the dino chest, and that reveals his head. Come around here. And if you follow in this section, because if you don't, then the port doesn't move. But flip all this around to the back. And well, here you have Grimlock in robot mode. And I suppose if you want, you can also flip these around. So it's more like how he's supposed to look. Because, you know, these are meant to be like this. Although it's kind of low. Yeah, I'll just have it like this for the review, because these are meant to be like this. But I'm pretty sure the box and the instructions don't tell you to do that. Actually, I was wrong. The back of the box does show him like this, so I guess this is a step. So. Yeah, I've just been misremembering. But yeah, here we have Grimlock in robot mode. And yeah, that's kind of a unique take on the transformation. Because, you know, like, you do have to, like, fold these down, and I think normally, like, this has to go up, where this time the transformation, this doesn't move whatsoever. So, yeah. And the resulting robot mode is quite blocky, as Grimlock normally looks. But overall, it's a nice budget Grimlock if you can't afford the Studio Series. for like all of the upcoming Shattered Glass and Toxitron collection repaints. You do have some options coming soon. But having a 360 of this. Yeah, the legs are hollow, but it's a core class and a combined component, so I can let those slide. And again, no elbows, but again, that's probably for the stability of the combiner and just budget used for the bits of this. So once again, I can sort of let this go past. But this is like the third Dinobot in a row of our elbows, so this might be a running theme. But anyway, let's just give him his gun. In fact, I forgot to look at his head first. And yeah, that's just Grimlock's head. Not really much to say there. It's got the cartoon accurate blue eyes, so yeah. And well, for the gun, not really much to say. However, it actually can take blast effects. So we can just plug in some blast effects. So yeah. It is pretty cool. And yeah, not really much to say about the robot mode. I mean, the possibility is just the head can move, the arms can go around, he can T-pose, doesn't have elbows, but these can swivel. The waist can rotate, legs can go forward, legs can go back if you move this out of the way. This can sort of swivel. And he's got knees, and there's nothing at the feet. So yeah. Now putting him with Sludge and Slug. Again, these guys look really good together. So yeah, the team of Dinobots is shaping up really good. And it's going to be really excited for Swoop, Scar, and even though he's not been shown yet, Snarl. And in fact, it's also going to be excited for the rumored, not Monstructor, the rumored Dino King repaint that might be coming. I don't know, it's just a rumor, but who knows? And well, if I just get these two into their combined mode. There we go. And well, to get Grimlock into his leg mode, well, to start off, we're just going to bring his arms forwards. And these actually do slot together, you can sort of see. So we'll just get these to slot together. We'll bring all these around. Rotate these down, but leave this one up. Tab the legs back in. And then just rotate the legs back around. Tab the leg. We'll tab the arms into there. Rotate all this around. This will tab into here. Like so. Bring this peg up. Take the gun. This will tab in to these little bits here. And here we have a leg. And this will go into here. If I'm correct. Here we are. And the funny thing about this is Volcanicus can stand on 1 foot. So here we have Volcanicus so far. I mean, of course he's missing his arms and a leg. But here we can see how Grimlock does as a leg. I mean, sure. Make it out what you will. Yeah, it's quite chunky for a leg. If you want to move the knee, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to also move all this. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is also all supposed to move for the knee. I'm not sure. But at least it's solid, and he can stand on 1 leg while we wait for Snarl. So there's that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Grimlock. Complaints? Well, you could complain about like the hollow legs, the lack of elbows, but I'm not. And the reason for those are because, well, this is a core class, and he's a component for a combiner. So those are just reasons, like those are not reasons to complain about because, well, he's part of a combiner, and he's a core class. But for actual complaints, and not relegated to the combiner or him being a core class, well, if I can just get this in, there we go. I do find it annoying how when you move all this doesn't move with it. I know that's probably intentional, you know, for like doing the leg mode, but I just find it annoying where you have to hold on to it if you want to move it. Mainly for like going into mainly just for the transformation, but I think that's actually my only complaint, because I actually quite like this figure. So, do I recommend him? Well, if you're collecting like legend scale figures, then sure, because this is quite a cute figure. And come on, Core Class Volcanicus, sure. But yeah, if you're not a fan, then I'd say just go for the Studio Series version. But if you're willing to go for a small Volcanicus or a small Grimlock, then sure, because I really like this figure, even if it does make compromises for its combination. So yeah, this has been my review on Legacy Evolution Grimlock, and this is Charlie Young signing off.